Hey YouTube friends, I thought I'd just pop on here. It's not very often I do a live direct into YouTube. I'm more about my patterns and doing tutorials and things like that. But you know, today I thought there's over 40,000 of you that belong to my YouTube channel. And thank you very, very much for being my followers and, you know, keeping me going, basically, keeping me busy as well. I really appreciate you. Today I wanted to do something special. It is about sewing, but I'm actually trying to raise money for Each. And Each is a charity for a children's hospice. So it's East Anglian Children's Hospice. And I'm trying to raise money for them by sewing together blocks that have been donated to me by my group of ladies. Hello, Gemma. And we want to stitch them together. At least I want to stitch them together, but I need help because I have the biggest heap of fabric sitting in front of me, which you can't see at the moment. If I try to pick it up, I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to be holding it for very long. So let me just try. There we go. Hold on. There we go. So they are the blocks that I've been donated by the ladies that are my members, my special members. And hi Jeanette. And these have all got to be stitched together. So I'm organising a sew along. I'm just going to try and tilt you so you can see a bit better, but I can't guarantee my success with that. So I'm usually on camera. So this is the this is the heap of blocks. And quite honestly, I've got personal letters in there as well. I can't even go through. I must have, and these need stitching together, but I want volunteers to do that with me. So like I say, there's personal notes in there as well. All different sorts of colours, different shapes. These have been, these are like quilt as you go. So I'm going to have to make a different quilt with these blocks. But so we go on and on and on. Let me just see if I can tilt you down even more. I don't want to lose you because that would be disastrous. But this, there must be, I mean, I'm turning over 6 at a time here, but there's probably close to 300 blocks here. I haven't counted, I've guessed, but I think I should perhaps sit down now and count them all. But these are all been donated to me to raise money for Each. They're all going to be stitched together to make 1, 2 or even 3 blocks, quilts, and they are going to be then put into a draw and people are going to win. Look at that. People are going to win these quilts that have been made. Look at this, applique, gorgeous. And people have either made them especially or they've gone through their stash and they've donated ones that have been in their stash for goodness knows how long. They don't know what to do with, or they're just sitting there for inspiration. You know, we all have those sort of heaps, don't we? I've got all sorts going on here. So yeah, so these are just some of the blocks. As I say, I'm doing sort of half a dozen at a time here to get through the heap, which is just, and some of these really tell a story, because this reminds me of when I used to work on TV. And it was the fabric that I worked with on TV. So yeah, it's quite interesting how, look, I've got squares of batik. I've got little tiny blocks made of batik, which have all got to be stitched together. I've asked my local village hall here in Suffolk if they would host us free for a day. Look at this. I'm going to have to do like a Christmas quilt as well, aren't I? Yeah, so I've asked if, you know, if we could have their big hall for a day for lots of ladies to come together to stitch these blocks to make into quilts for charity, for giving away. I've got a Just Giving page, which I shall put the link on after this live. And the Just Giving page, it's like a crowd, what is it called, a crowd funder, because it's going to be, you know, some of the costs were going to go towards the hall, but possibly that doesn't need to be like that now. And then we're going to lay all these blocks out on the floor. We're going to make up 2 or 3 quilts, perhaps even 4. And if you donate, every £5 you donate, we'll give you like a kind of free entry into the draw. And then once the quilts have been made, they've been backed and they've been quilted, then, and I'm still going, there will be, names will be taken at random, and 3 or 4 lucky people will win. Look at these, all made from shirting, look. Amazing. They're really gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, that would make a lap quilt just on its own, won't it? That was from a lady called Violet. Look, thank you, Violet. Yeah, so as I say, it's to raise money for each, and I'm just absolutely thrilled that I can do something so useful. I've been wanting to do this for ages, but I couldn't think how I could possibly do it all on my own, because I need hundreds of blocks. Look at that. These are just outstanding. So just these 4 blocks alone would make a little mini quilt, and maybe that's the thing to do. And then more people will win one of the quilts that get made, which is awesome. Look at that, how pretty. How pretty is that? Yeah, so it'll be a case of laying them down on the floor in the hall and getting the ladies to help me put them together. And yeah, have a little sew along, have a little get together, have a cup of tea, a slice of cake, that sort of thing. And oop. So that is going to be the sew along, possibly February or March this year, 2024. And then obviously once we've done that, I will show you the pictures. But that, if I can get hold of it, are the blocks that have been sent to me, which is incredible. I'm going to have to count them, aren't I? But they're all different shapes and sizes, but I asked for 12.5, 8.5, 6.5, 4.5. So they would all work together. Hopefully they'll all work together. If they're different sizes, we'll just trim other ones to fit and make this mini quilt. So yeah, morning Jackie. Nice to see you all. Thank you very much, Kath. Hello, this is a huge undertaking, but for such a great cause. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I'm very appreciative of the ladies that donated these fantastic blocks. I mean, they are awesome. Anyway, that's me done. I just thought it'd be interesting to go live on YouTube instead of Facebook. And then I can share this video to all my groups and my pages. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching, guys. I'll see you all later, assuming I can get out of this, because I've never done this before. So bear with while I just try to finish, mute, cancel, live. We could be here for some time. Maybe I just do the cross. Let's do it.